A very warm welcome to you all. Today we will be learning. Today in this session number 37, we'll be learning about export promotion agencies, and the subtitle of this particular session is the roles and functions of STC. So let us see, what do you mean by STC? Before that, a quick recap of what we read or what we studied in session number 36. So we learn about balance of trade and measure of rectification. Now learning objectives. What are the learning objectives? Why, what, with what objective is this session made of? It is main the objective of this session is to understand the roles and functions of the State Trading Corporation. STC full form is State Trading Corporation, to understand its roles and what are its functions. After this session, you will be able to develop an understanding about the functions and the working of the STCs. So in this session, we will be covering role of state trading corporations and the functions of state trading corporation. First things first. Now let us understand what actually mean by export promotion. Export promotion refers to all those activities which will increase the exports or which will enhance the exporting activity. Now, export promotion refers to all those activities which are undertaken with an intention of increasing the exports. You should understand here that export promotion refers to all those activities which will increase your exports. And these activities are intended to increase your exports. So, the bottom line is the export promotion refers to all those activities which are undertaken with an intention of increasing the exports. So let us understand the meaning of promotion agencies. A promotion agency, it can be an individual or a firm that undertakes most of the exporting activities on behalf of the exporter, usually for a commission. Very important thing, they do not take the ownership of the goods. They're not the middlemen. They do not purchase and they do not sell. They just undertake all those activities in exporting of the goods from the exporter to the importer. Very important, they do not take the ownership of the goods. They are just like commission agents who work for commission to make the things easier for the exporters. Which all the ownership always remains under the control of the exporter. So in case if an exporter is very new and he doesn't know anything regarding exports, and but he has a lot of potential, these exporting agencies help in his exporting venture by providing all the necessary help and facilitating the export of his products to wherever he wants. But without taking the ownership of the goods, they charge commission to their from the exporters. So exporter remains exporter. Exporter is not just a mere exporter; he is the real exporter. Now let us understand about the main uh, concept in the session number 37. That is State Trading Corporation. A state trading corporation was set up by the government after the 11 after 11 years 1950 1994 after in 1956 in May. It was incorporated under the Indian Companies Act of 1956. You can easily remember this one. It was incorporated in the year 1956. It was established to deal with bilateral trading partners largely in the socialist bloc. It has now become the wholly owned, very important, wholly owned company of Project and Equipment Corporation of India Limited. Actually, why it was created? It was created because to deal with the bilateral trading partners largely in the socialist bloc. They were capitalist bloc and socialist bloc. So it was established to deal with the bilateral trading partners largely in the socialist bloc. And next, we have functions of promotion agencies. Function of export promotion agency. The functions of export promotion, the functions of trade trading corporation. The first is improving overall trade. The first function or the objective is the improving of overall trade. It does not concentrate on just one commodity or one product or just a part of the exports. It sees that overall trade is improved without any partiality. It should be fair and free, and there should be a development in the trade with all the countries. Augmenting the national resources for promoting trade. It is also very important function, whereas the national resources are augmented, and with what reason, with what intention? It is with the intention of promoting a trade. Whatever resources can be used for the promotion of the trade is augmented. Then undertaking of trading, it does not only improves, it does not play just a passive role, it also plays an active role by undertaking of trading. Then you have exploring new markets. One of the very interesting fact about STC is that it does not restrict itself to a traditional trading corporation functions. It has a very dynamic role to play. It has a very, very, very dynamic role to play in the trading field. For India, it explores a new markets uh, where the need and where the needs for the products from India are highly in demand, and it also helps in creating demand for the products in India. Hence, it explores new markets and try to motivate the exporters. And you have stabilization of price and traditional distribution. Stabilization of price and traditional distribution. As you know that price stabilization is very important, and it also helps in the traditional distribution. You have function of STC's handling of such internal trade as promotes foreign trade. Here, a beautiful thing about STC is that though it's sole concentration, the major focus of STCs is on the international trade. It makes sure that the foreign trade is made uh, so comprehensive and so comprehensive that it helps the economy, and it sees that whether the internal trade is affecting the foreign trade, and if it is like that, it also handles such internal trade in order to solve the problem first, in order to solve the problem of the internal trade, as well as to uh, to streamline the internal trade in such a way that it promotes foreign trade, ensuring the quantity and quality. As you know that China China is known for low quality of products, and India cannot be like that. The reputation of India among the foreigners is very high. In order to keep that, it's very important we provide good qualitative products, and as being one of the most populated, to be precise, the second most populated country in the world, we have a lot. The population, there, the population is huge, and by this there is always a cheap labor. Here, STC ensures that there is a quantity by stabilization price. Also, we have discussed that ensuring the quantity as well as the quality. They ensures that the quality, whatever thing you're exporting, they ensure that the quality matches the standard, do not fall below the standard which they have established, and even the quantity, if the quantity is according to the standard. Then assisting in the settlement of trade disputes. The STC is uh, such a huge body, and this body does not only promote foreign trade. It does not promote foreign trade in just one way. It promotes foreign trade in a very comprehensive manner. It sees that it try to solve all those problems in in the domestic country as well as in the foreign country, which might affect the exports. In the same way, to help that, it sees that whenever there is a trade disputes between the importer and exporters, or between the nation, to importer and exporters, or between the companies, it comes in the scene, it comes in the middle and tries to settle all these trade disputes. And very important is that a very specific function is the implementation of all trading agreements entered by GOI, that is Government of India. Implementation of all the trade agreements the Government of India does, it is implemented by the state trading corporations. Whatever the Government of India, whichever agreements the Government of India enters, it is implemented by none other than state trading corporations. Thank you, guys. That's it as of today. Meet you in session number 38.